Today on Solo Female Van Life, we're exploring multiple campgrounds in the state of Pennsylvania. Welcome to Po Valley State Park Campground. I am not where I think I am. This is what the sites look like here, and the numbers are from 1 to so far 16, but the map says that these should be 133, higher, much higher numbers. They're kind of nice for a campground. Not much privacy between the sites because there's not a lot of trees, but they're not packed together. My map just fell to the floor. I'm gonna stop at the restroom. There's parking here. There was some kind of bird nesting in the eaves of the bathroom. They looked like they were babies. I couldn't hear anything through the glass window. They weren't chirping or making any sounds that I could tell. But even if they did, I wouldn't be able to share it with you because there were women in the bathroom who were talking. So this is the dam. That was the rustic site. I thought we were at the modern site, but apparently not. This was the rustic loop, which has flush toilets, sinks, showers. It's very modern. So I can't imagine what the modern loop is going to look like. But here is the dam. And this is the lake. Looks like it's a big day use area. Plenty of parking, plenty of picnic tables and charcoal grills, bare trash, and a bathroom. Fairly large beach. Pretty. Someone is escorting a turtle off the road. Not very successfully. It's going so slowly. But this kid wants to see it.
Yeah, I didn't want him to get stuck on the road.
Yeah. Bye. We're now leaving Po Valley State Park and heading towards Po Patty State Park, which is more of a day use, a smaller park, I believe. Here's the beautiful lake on the other side. I believe that's the Civilian Conservation Corps that created that dam. After accepting a ride in a four-wheel drive truck, I was able to get up to the beautiful outlooks. Must be nice to be able to just go anywhere. before I forget, all of those overlooks were on Pine Swamp Road, Penn's View, and there's a sign right at that intersection, and the approach to that trail was incredibly steep. With my all-wheel drive, I don't think I would make it up the hill, but then the rest of it was just driving along the ridge line. It was perfectly fine. I could have, if I could make it up the entrance, I could have traversed the rest of the ridge road. Incredible overlooks. These are mountain laurels. This is Little Poe Creek. Alright guys, Bald Eagle State Park is not the park for me, but either the Poe Valley or Poe Patty State Parks are gorgeous. Campsite in Poe Patty. Here's the office. And parking. Here are some campsites. What's this? Poe Mills and Lumber Center. And these are bathrooms. So this is Loop C, the pet-friendly loop. Yep, we want to go this way. It's just one way. That's what a site looks like. Oh yeah. They are a little close together. And there isn't, you know, enough trees between for privacy, but they are kind of nice. They're big, I guess, is why they're nice to me. And they look level. Yeah, I could see doing this loop. Nice and quiet, secluded, and immersed in nature. Again, it's a campground, but not bad. Going this way. There's some trails. Here's some sites that are kind of steep. Right on the water. These are narrow, one-car width roads, guys, and the drop-off is steep. And that's it. And you're leaving the park. And it looks like this is where we come out. Looks campground in Reed's Gap Park. And it looks like you park in a parking lot now. You can park these sites. They're campsites. They have parking areas as well. I guess you have multiple campers. So Reed's Gap looks like it's a big day use area, but there's no one here today on 4th of July, which is interesting. There is one campground. It's tents, and it has 14 sites, which we're going to check out in a moment. But this is one of the day use parking lots. So there's lots of parking, lots of bathrooms, and lots of picnic pavilions. And here's the road to the campground. Parking area. Campground tents only. Very close together. Pads are relatively flat, but it's a tiny loop. No privacy. And it's shaded. There's room for a car and a tent. These are along the water now. And there's a footbridge. So far today, we've checked out 3 different state parks. Reed's Gap was the latest. Poe Patty State Park was before that, and we just drove through the campsites, at least one loop, and then Poe Valley before that, and I liked all 3 of them better than I liked Bald Eagle rustic campsites. What a nice trip. You're probably not going to be able to hear me very well because I have my windows down. Maybe I should close up and turn my AC on. Very nice trip to... Let's get this AC going. Probably going to hear that instead. Oh, it's really hot. Very nice trip to the Bald Eagle State Forest area, which is multiple state parks. We started at Bald Eagle State Park, which I don't recommend. Maybe it's just me. I didn't like the rustic campground. There didn't seem to be good hiking. Just, I don't know, nothing there of interest. Oops. This needs to blow the top. Made our way through the other state parks, and I liked Poe Valley. I liked Poe Patty. I liked Reed's Gap. Like, there wasn't any other state park that I didn't like. They all had nice campgrounds. They were campgrounds, don't get me wrong. It's not primitive camping. It did appear that they had some primitive camping sites that are labeled with numbers throughout the ridge that we drove. And they're very, very dispersed on a state forest road that's narrow, gravel. So not for everyone. But if that's what you like, then that is available to you as well. But I'm fine with the state parks out here. There seems to be some hiking available, and some really nice water features, which is what I always tend to gravitate to. Okay, backtracking, the way we came to Powhatan State Park, which I really liked, and even the campsites, although they don't have privacy, I'm okay with that. I liked Pow Valley, Powhatan, and Reed's Gap State Park campgrounds better than Bald Eagle Primitive or Rustic camping. And I would stay at any of them, even though they're campgrounds. There's definitely no privacy, but the sites are level. There's room for 2 cars, tight fit, but probably room for 2 cars at most of them. They have electric sites and non-electric. They have pet and non-pet. And they're cute, and there's things to do in the parks and always a water feature. So this ends the adventure to the middle of the state of Pennsylvania and the campgrounds available. There's still some farther east and north or northeast from where we investigated, and there's some southwest from where we were, and it's just too long of a day to investigate each and every one of them, so that'll wait for another trip. It was super easy to get back to 322 from Reed's Gap State Park. I've been to so many parks today that they're all blending in together, but we were just at Reed's Gap, and just 8 or 10 miles away is 322, which I'll be taking the rest of the way home, so I'm not sure how much of the drive home I'm going to tape. It's all highway anyway, so you're not going to miss anything, so I'll leave it here. Thanks for coming along with me on this visit to multiple state parks in the center of Pennsylvania, and hopefully you enjoyed this adventure and it gives you an idea of what's available mid-state in Pennsylvania. Until the next time, see you later.